Hey friends, it's Dimitri with Rubashka Streetwear. I have a very interesting video today and the title is going viral. So what happened was on January 31st, I posted a 10-second video. I think it was literally 10 seconds. And it was from my phone. I put nearly no production value, so low effort. This is what's interesting. And I posted it on TikTok. So I did that. So the video is basically me. We made this really cool hat and I put it in a box and I just took a video of me pulling it out of a box. I had no like editing in it at all. All I did was added the beginning of a soundtrack, so the sound was pretty cool. And I added a like little text box just saying something like confuse your mail carrier, and you guys can actually see that clip or a version of it that's really similar to the one I posted on TikTok, and it's on my YouTube shorts. You can go check it out. That's almost exactly what I posted, and that video went somewhat viral on TikTok. And what I mean by viral is it got 91,000 views. I don't know if that technically counts as viral as a description, but I've seen on websites like, like 50,000 views, 100,000 views, a million views plus is viral. And I have had other TikTok videos that have had 600,000 views. I have one that's over a million views, but those videos were not related to the products that I sell. They were related to the aesthetic content that I push, specifically on Instagram for marketing purposes. And then on TikTok, I do the same thing. Basically, it's a way to reel in new customers and people that are viewing the page because they enjoy viewing it, like for the aesthetic quality, but they also, they might like the products or they will become interested in the products as they become a fan of the page later on. And that happens, that's happened on my Instagram page for a long time. There's people that follow it for a year and then they end up purchasing products and they become basically a lifelong customer or whatever that means. So what happened was this many people were on this, viewing this video over 2 days. So all of this, what I'm writing here, is basically based off of a 48-hour window. And that kind of is how videos are viral. So you have your video here, you start with the views, right? You post your video and they climb. And then there's kind of like basically a hill. You're on the top of the mountain, and this is where the views, they start to go down after that point, right? So after this window of 48 hours, the amount of views and the amount of virality, I guess, if that's a word, they started to go down, obviously, because videos don't stay viral forever. Some are viral over 3, 4, 5 days, a week, 2 weeks. Some videos can last that long, although it's really rare, especially in the day and age we live now. So this is basically what happened. And then one of the outcomes from this was I got around 27 plus orders from this event, which equaled out to be around $1,000 in revenue. And these are true statements right here. This is like actually what happened based on data I collected on Shopify. It was something around this number. It could be a little bit less, could be a little bit more. It's a little bit hard to track the data on Shopify because sometimes it doesn't say exactly where they came from, but I could tell that they were coming from TikTok because all these customers kept buying a hat, which was what the video is about. And on the where it says where they're coming from on the website, it says direct to store. So that means that they're not going from Google or from Instagram, they're going from a link. And obviously that link was on TikTok, right? And also I was not pushing that hat content on my Instagram page at the time. So all these customers were from TikTok. So this is like a real result that happened to me. Which is, really cool. This is just extra sales and revenue it had a huge jump in my business that happened. And I actually made, it's funny, I made a video short about this. When something can go viral, you might have an unexpected jump in sales, and then it might mess up your inventory system for supplies, like if you run a Kanban system like I do. So I actually was scrambling to order extra supplies, like extra boxes to ship out, because I don't have like the craziest amount of orders for hats usually. I usually sell mostly like t-shirts and hoodies. Those are the most popular sellers that I have. But luckily Uline comes in clutch and they ship out the next day. So I got all those boxes and I got everything shipped out within 24 hours. So all these boxes, all these orders, all got shipped out the same or next day, which was good. Another one of these outcomes is that it might not just be one order from a customer. These customers can also potentially give you more orders in the future. They can become a customer that's ordering 2 times or 3 times. So whenever you are selling stuff, it's not only just once. Another interesting outcome that I noticed was there was a lot of abandoned checkouts. So abandoned carts. This was interesting. There's less of that from Instagram because my marketing funnel, and this is, so TikTok and Instagram and all that kind of stuff, this is a sales funnel, right? You have your social media, and then you're basically putting people into a sales funnel through the content that you post, right? And this is how you're generating sales. That's what a sales funnel is. So because these people were just totally random people from TikTok and they probably have not interacted with my content, probably half of them, well, obviously half of them purchased, but there was also like as many abandoned carts as purchases, which was really interesting. This is probably because they're not as invested in the brand, which I noticed. And I know this data because when I do drops and stuff on Instagram, there's much less of this because those people have been onto the page and then they've been invested as a fan and a customer for longer periods of time. So that was an interesting data point. So lessons. This is what I think you guys will like from this. The first one is that you need to go on TikTok. So go on TikTok and post daily content. That is like key. I always push that. You need to be making content all the time. And it doesn't have to be the best quality. Have to be 100% like the best quality. And what I mean by that is TikTok has a very low threshold for the amount of production value and stuff that you have to put into your brand. And even larger corporations and brands have caught on to this, and they just make the dumbest, silliest videos that are like super low quality, super low budget. And this is what I even tell people. I say, treat TikTok almost like a meme page. Like the amount of effort required to make a meme is minimal, but the meme has a huge impact. There's memes, obviously, that meme pages, and people make a meme and it has 1 million likes, it has tens of thousands of reshares or retweets or stuff like that. So that's like a perfect example of how stuff can go viral. Another lesson from this is, for me, I guess what I learned was to keep doing what I'm doing, keep at it. So I try to post on TikTok daily. I make videos in the office, not related. They're not like the YouTube videos that I make, because the educational content is going to remain on this sphere on YouTube, and I don't want it to go on TikTok and other places. But I do post other interesting content that acts as a sales funnel. Like another simple video I made was I was showing a lot of the artwork and illustrations that I basically have hanging up in the office because those are cool, but I also sell a lot of wall art and prints and posters and stuff on my store, and that's kind of a way to entice people to go onto the website, and they can also buy cool wall art for themselves. So definitely I'm going to keep posting stuff on there. I think from this video, I think one of the biggest things that you should get is that this shouldn't be your goal. This is kind of important, and I'll explain what I mean by that. So going viral, there is a recipe to it. The videos should be concise, interesting, or funny. Videos that are shocking obviously go viral, but I'm against that because I think it's kind of stupid, to be honest. I think you should go viral for I think going viral for something funny that's like a lighthearted is fine, or going viral for something, you know, interesting or educational, something virtuous. I think that is a better way to aim your energy at, and you're going to have more positive return from that, rather than just being a drama queen or just like putting in shock value to get eyes and ears onto your content. I don't think that's a long-term strategy to go after. And having your entire business revolve around going viral is a no. I think it's a no-no, because sometimes you can't, let's say you put in tons of effort and you like make a production, do all this stuff, and then you're like, okay, this is definitely going to go viral, and it doesn't. And that happens to people a lot. There's YouTubers that think they're hilarious and funny and stuff like that, and they make videos and it's crickets, right? Because people just don't like it, and they could see through the fakeness in it. Sometimes those videos are fake and stuff like that. But basically, what you do want to do though, if you do want to go viral, or if you know, you want the chance of that, is this right here. Do this, do this, do this. Just keep at it. Just keep posting daily content. Just keep grinding on it. And sometimes you will get stuff like this that happens, and it's really cool. I mean, who wouldn't want an extra $1,000 in sales for the day, or for over 2 days for your brand? That's really cool. And that's just what I got from me as myself and Michael here, like a small brand. That's where we're at right now. And that was only from this many views. Like imagine if that went to 1 million views. Like you could probably times that by 10, right? If you got 1 million views following that math. So that's my kind of like story on my first kind of viral experience that has a direct correlation with sales and that I could track. And it was very visible from that. And I thought it was very interesting and kind of exciting. And it was cool that I didn't really like put any effort into it, to be honest. Like I just made a video because I'm trying to make daily content. And yeah, that's what happened. If you guys have any questions about that, leave them down in the comment section below, or if you have any other kind of comments or anything, just drop a comment down below, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks.